What's going on, guys? OneEyedBandit back again with yet another video, and today, I just feel like talking because sometimes I just do that. And honestly, I didn't want to make a fighters video today, surprisingly enough. And not only that, it was a long work day, so this video is going out super late anyway, because I did not post today and I meant to. And yeah, it's just a long day, and it's actually been a long week or long past 2 days for the fighting game community as a whole, mainly the Smash community, which is something I've never taken. Well, I've been to one Smash tournament before, actually, in my town, which is funny. I did do a video on it, and I didn't get very far, but it was a fun time. But for the most part, this video is just me venting, I guess, or ranting, or like I'm lost, right? Because I get so stuck on certain things. Like, I don't know if you guys have been tuning into what's been going on with the fighting game community right now, but specifically mainly in the Smash community. But it's very horrifying, and it's one of the reasons that Evo has been canceled. If you have been living under a rock, even me saying this is old news, basically, is Evo has been canceled due to people not knowing how to be decent human beings. People are literally sick in the head, and I'm just baffled by it. So the other day, a couple of people came out and just started talking about their story about what happened to them in terms of sexual abuse in the Smash community. Very notable names at that. Very notable names within the Smash community, including a guy named Nero, who he did something with somebody younger than him that he shouldn't have done. And even though that person stated that they initiated it, you're old enough to know not to do that with somebody young, and that makes you sick automatically. Like, I don't care. Like, honestly, I don't care. Like, just learn how to be decent, right? And then, more and more people kept coming forward, and that's the thing about sexual abuse, right? Is once one person comes out, so many people get that courage, which is a beautiful thing. So many people get that courage to come out about it as well. And it kind of just blights this fire of so many people exposing so many different people that a lot of people feel were, good people. But you never know what's behind the mask of a YouTuber or a content creator. You never know, because you don't personally know them, even though they're just so good at this game that you really enjoy, this hobby that you love. It doesn't matter, because you don't really truly know them. You only know them from the people around them, I guess, technically, and what they say and how they speak to people. But some people hide that shit really good. They hide being such a bad person on the inside really well. And like I said, so many people are so sick, they just don't understand between right and wrong. And even that, to me, is just ridiculous. Like, I keep reading these different stories, and it makes me sick to my stomach, because I have kids. I would never want somebody to do anything to my children. Like, I couldn't imagine it. I would definitely be in jail for certain things that these people are talking about here in the FGC. And me being a newer fighters YouTuber, I wouldn't particularly say I'm in the FGC. Fighters is literally the only reason it's one of the games that I'm playing right now is because it has the name Dragon Ball on it. If it wasn't Dragon Ball related, I most likely wouldn't be playing it. I always say I wasn't meant to be a Dragon Ball, or I wasn't meant to be a fighters YouTuber. I was meant to play all the different types of games that I wanted to play. But my channel just kind of blew up on fighters, and I've been sticking with it ever since. And by doing that, it opened the door for me to, see what it's like in the FGC, because before fighters, I knew nothing about the FGC. I had no idea there was such a big community behind it, honestly. So many different fighting games, people teaching other people tech, people showing other people how things are done, and then the tournaments on top of it all, which is where a lot of these bad things happen, is during these tournaments and during these events. This is where people decide they want to get drunk and do stupid stuff, or not even get drunk and just want to be predators against a lot of younger people who are playing these games that they all love. Which I just can't take it. And when something like this happens, I just feel the need to vent, because like I said, I have kids, and it makes me think, it makes me wonder. And I just dwell on it a lot, and you know, it may be bad for me or whatever, but just having all that negativity in my head. But once I get behind this camera, I can let it all out, and it spills into the video, and my thoughts are out there. And yeah, like that's why Evo is canceled, is because, and the crazier part is, one of these predators was, the president of Evo. The president of Evo was a predator, and that's insane. And it was so dope. Once again, another chain reaction. So many different, commentators started to drop out of Evo Online. Different players started to drop out of Evo Online, saying, I'm not playing this. I'm not playing in this tournament. I'm not commentating this tournament unless something is done about the predators that are, walking amongst your people. And so Evo, they came out and said, like, yo, we're getting away from the Dr. Wiz, who is actually the president of Evo. We're getting away from him, and we're gonna get somebody new. And hopefully Evo comes back better than ever. Evo, with everything already going on with COVID, the fact that 2020 is just a ridiculous year, man. We don't get any tournaments, and now they're like, people are saying Evo is done for, which I won't say it is, but it definitely is going to take a huge hit from something like this. And I'm glad that Evo as a whole is doing something about it. I'm glad they're getting rid of that guy, because predators should not exist. Like, honestly, in my humble opinion, they just should not exist. Like, gosh, it's so much. And like, it takes zero. It is free to be a decent human being on this planet. Like, did you guys know that? It's literally free to just walk around and just be decent. You don't have to even be the best. You don't have to be perfect, because none of us are. You just have to be decent. You can do the bare minimum and just be decent. Like, it's not that hard. And some people struggle with it, and it's disgusting. It sucks. It's sick. It's maddening. I don't know, but yeah, these are just my thoughts, man. This past week was wild. Just reading all the different stories really made me sad. And if it doesn't make you sad, then I think you're part of the problem as well. And it definitely, what kills me is, there's going to be a lot of people who still support some of these predators, and it shouldn't be that way. It's going to be so many people, or there have already been so many people to defend some of these guys. And if you are one of those people, you have to get your mind checked, because there's no excuse for some of this, like zero. And yeah, I just needed to get my thoughts out there, because it's sad, like genuinely sad, because again, I have kids, and I wouldn't want that happening to mine. So, and I know a lot of you are kids, and kids, you want to grow up really quick, and then once you actually do, you realize how screwed up this world is, which is nuts. We just get thrown into this pit and you just don't realize how shit is just messed up. And some of you gotta just take it slow. You're kids, but you just gotta take it slow. You have to understand that even if you're in a situation that you don't understand what's happening until you're older. Honestly, like, it's hard to explain, but I just had to get my thoughts out there. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please remember that God and anime are always on your side. Please come join the Bandit Army. That's all I got for you. Peace out.